Hello, and welcome to the Podbless podcast with three dads who are involved in church ministry where one is a full-time minister, the other is a volunteer, and one is a veteran of both.
This podcast will deal with the interaction between our faith and our day-to-day lives.
With a few fun segments in between.
I'm Joey.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Brett.
And this is Podbless.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hola.
Somebody's volume's up. That's Bradford.
Leave it to the old guy.
Because I know Noah's not watching.
Not at all.
I got one more share to do from our YouTube.
Yeah.
Wow, 3 viewers.
Ethan Gerald is watching.
You can't look at the numbers, man.
Yeah, we had creative differences, Rosemary. We did.
Yep. He's out.
Yeah, we can't handle his ego.
Noah's in. Joe's out.
Mm-hmm.
But we like to take two of each kind. It's a Noah joke. It didn't really go well.
Yeah, it didn't hit home there, Josh.
No, they all aren't gold.
You know, we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sharing to Twitter. All right. By the way, what you see us doing is not doing the show. We're actually sharing it through other platforms. If you're out there watching right now and you caught us live, be sure to go out there and share us on YouTube, share us on Facebook, so that other people can see what's going on tonight, so that we can have a fun show with everyone live as it's going on, so they can chat with us as well. Hey, Chris Jackson, what's going on?
You're exactly right, Chris. I'm not the same.
It's kind of hard to look at, honestly. It's hard.
Yeah, without getting lost in those, what, brown, blue eyes? Yeah.
Blue.
Or the hazel.
You know.
Yeah, I've got hazel. But yeah, if you're out there, share it.
Was Hazel.
And honestly, if you're out there listening to this later and not watching us live, be sure to go out there and rate and review whatever platform you're listening on. If you're on Spotify, you can simply look up where our pages and all of our episodes are, and you just click on a little button that says leave a rate and review. You can put so many stars, write a little review saying, hey, these guys are really kind of cool, whatever you want to do. But it helps us out to get out there to more people if you want to get us a little bit of help. You can do it on Facebook. If you're watching live on Facebook, just go to our homepage of Podbless. You can share that stuff out, or you can review it, leave a little star rating. Helps us out a ton. We've had a few people do that, and we do appreciate what you do for us. But if you do it, we'll give you a shout-out. Who knows? Maybe if enough people start leaving reviews, you take a screenshot and send it to us. We might do like a gift card.
A free car.
Yeah, well, a free gift card, maybe not a car.
Gift car.
Okay.
Hot Wheels, yeah.
Yeah.
Free drift trike.
Yeah.
Free drift trike, yeah.
Yeah, we'll take you on a little piggyback ride on a drift car.
Oh, Rosemary likes the Podbless podcast shirt.
Yeah, there's only 3 in existence. They're very
Show
rare.
on the back.
Really?
On the back it says, your mom's favorite podcast.
Hashtag Podbless her heart.
Yeah, pod bless her heart. But yeah, if you're lucky enough to be one of those that leaves a rate and review and takes a screenshot and sends it in, maybe we'll get you a special shirt just like we've got.
Leah was super mad that she's like, you cut the sleeves off the shirt I made you? I'm like, yeah.
Just tonight.
You did
it for a small group.
I ran out of headbands and I needed to, was that a thing?
You took the sleeves.
But yet you're wearing a Nike headband.
We're sponsored by Nike now.
We're working on some sponsorships.
Nike.
Yeah, I don't think they'll.
Just do it.
Just, never mind. I was going to repeat what we were saying earlier, but.
What?
Yeah.
Just.
No.
Nothing.
Yeah, stop.
Okay, I'll stop. We'll get in enough trouble as we're talking.
Joey's already gone, and here we go.
Chris Jackson said all the shirts are on back order. They are.
Yeah, very much so. So far back.
Yeah.
Our manufacturer sucks.
It's the Chinese that having supply chain problems.
Coronavirus.
Yep.
If you haven't noticed, we have a couple of reoccurring guests on. We got Bradford over here. Hey, our guy in the garage.
Yep.
We've got our dudesicle, lazy-baskicle Noah over here. Because the dude's very chill. You're lazy-baskicle,
Yeah, I needed.
I made your own word. Yeah.
Yeah.
You looked confused, so I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
You were up to speed there.
Your version of the Big Lebowski over there.
Yeah.
The dude abides.
Okay.
Have you ever watched The Big Lebowski?
Never heard of it.
Yeah, I didn't figure you had.
Goodness.
It would have made more sense
Yeah,
what I said
sorry.
if you knew anything about that. It's a cult classic, actually. They actually have a religion.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah.
I need to look that up.
It's based out of Louisville. And they actually have a Dude Fest.
Oh.
Yeah. Big Lebowski Festival. Pretty fun. Jeff Bridges, he played a character called the Big Lebowski, but he referred to himself, I'm the dude, man. You're Mr. Lebowski. I'm the dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like
It's really,
terrible
it's
movie.
no, it's good.
It's so cheesy, it's good. It's one of those.
It's got John Goodman.
Yeah.
It's got
Steve Buscemi.
Steve Buscemi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's kind of funny.
Yeah. He dies in it. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Donnie! His name's Donnie in the movie. Hey, right, you nihilist.
Guy I work with and I were arguing about the first Rambo movie.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know which one it is? Like the plot?
It's
of
just
it?
Rambo.
Yeah. First Blood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one
Yeah.
where he shows up in a town and he's unwanted because he fought in Vietnam, or they thought he was a hippie.
Right.
And they're like, you can get out of our town, hippie.
Yeah, so I thought that was like the second one. I thought the first one was where he went into the jungle and did his thing.
No.
No, I was wrong. Yeah. So
Yeah, very first one.
I thought the second one was where he came back from all that craziness in the jungle because I
Yeah.
got him out of order.
That would have made
And
sense that way.
Yeah, he went into a town and
Now, he was in a rock quarry. Was that part 3? He had just gotten out of like a concentration camp, or he was... There was a part where... There was one of them when he was in a rock quarry and he just left. He was like in a prisoner of war or something like that.
So none of those movies attracted me. I've seen bits and pieces of them, but I've not seen a full Rambo movie.
Wow.
I know,
think
really.
I'm in the same boat too.
Hey, you've not seen any of the new ones?
No.
The new
Yeah, I've
one
not.
is brutal. If you like just guns blazing and body parts flying off, like...
Okay.
it's like the Expendables.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It glorified the 50 cal machine gun for sure. He just used it for everything. Going, "Ah!"
Okay.
But it was more Arnold Schwarzenegger. But he's
Which
more-
one of those guys would you rather fight? Sylvester Stallone or Arnold Schwarzenegger?
I think I'd fight Arnold. He's still strong, but I feel like Sylvester was more of a fighter and all
You
the
could
stuff
trick
he
him with
trained.
the English language.
There you go. I don't want to fight you. Yeah. You stay right there. I'll get my ferret.
California, California.
You guys are way too old for me.
You know, he has like ostriches on his farm, so he can eat ostrich eggs, so he has more protein.
Sounds like something he would do.
I mean, he is Austrian, so he has ostriches. That is a true thing.
It's
though.
the same thing.
Yeah. He just wants bigger eggs, so he can be like, oh, yeah, you need giant eggs, yeah? Yeah, it's great.
Do you think The Rock's on steroids?
Yes.
Really?
100%.
There's no doubt. Yeah.
100%.
I mean,
I don't think
he's
he is.
jacked, but there's no doubt that he's on steroids.
I think he's
100%.
does some controversial stuff.
Movies?
I don't-
Yeah, really
I
controversial.
don't think he does steroids.
Tooth Theory?
You don't think he does steroids?
No, I think he does controversial like.
Welcome to Noah's Naive
I
Corner.
don't want to call them drugs, but I think he
There's
does
no way that
controversial
that's all
supplements.
natural.
HGH, testosterone,
I think he definitely takes all that.
and tren.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a steroid.
Yeah, it's all steroids.
Yeah, he has no reason not to do steroids. He's not getting tested.
Right.
He's not an Olympic athlete. He's just trying to be as jacked as possible at age, what is he, 53? I don't know.
Did you see the video him and Kevin Hart just did like 2 days ago?
Of the tortilla thing?
Yeah, that was
They
hilarious.
slapped each other with a tortilla.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There's just something about that duo. It's kind of like Robin Big, honestly.
Well, that's what we were just saying. They came out with that
He's 50 years old.
50 years old. That's close. He's looking weathered
Mm-hmm.
in that leather skin. What I do not have.
No doubt. Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, you want to jump into things and
Yeah, who wants to go first?
who do.
All right.
Rock, paper, scissors. Just play it. Dealer's choice.
Ready to get your ear holes blessed? Take it away, Josh.
Joey's not here. No, I was kidding. Trying to cut it off like it wasn't my segment. Beep. So, yeah, we were throwing around some ideas. We've actually got a new idea that's going to be coming out soon that we're not going to talk about now, but it's pretty exciting once we get this bracket made up, I think. Just to get you anticipated for maybe next week. I don't know. We'll see if Joey makes us a bracket next week and shows up to the show. Which, hey, Joey, what's going on? I know you're out
Baby
there
steps.
watching. Hey, my buddy Floyd from back home. What's going on, Floyd?
Is he a barber?
Floyd Barber?
Yeah,
No.
like the Andy Griffith
Floyd
show.
the barber.
Oh,
Yeah.
Gotcha. No, he is not.
That'd be cool.
He's a Jude. His last name is Jude. Anyway. Trying to read the comments, but I can't look that far up. Rosemary, Chris, okay. But anyway, so yeah, but the one I came up with tonight, I was going to be reading off a few different things. But how many of you ever been to a church? Because this is a Christian podcast for the most part. We get a little on the silliness side of things most of the time. But how many times have you been going to church and you get a little handout that they're like, here's the order of church. This is what's going to be going on today. You can take this and sit down. Or, most people just say, no thanks. I'll just watch the screen that's going on. It says all the things that are going on. That's what I do. Don't like killing trees. But I do use a styrofoam cup for most things, which is killing the environment more probably. But so anyway, you get a pamphlet. What are they called? They're called a
bulletin?
A bulletin.
Yeah. Okay.
It's got all the bullet points of what the service is going to be like.
Right.
Well, it's not a perfect formula of making a bulletin. There are some mistakes. Things happen. It's not always perfect. We'll have some typos here and there. Or we'll have someone write something just silly just to see if anyone's paying attention because they're tired of people not taking the bulletins during service, So I've got, I brought up a few different ones of typos and or mistakes, bloopers, if you will, for Sunday morning service, straight out of the bulletin. Wish we had a little bulletin. Don't worry about it. Yeah. We did have that one time. No, that works.
Let's just bring that back all night.
Just bringing
When the secretary quits church and she's just like, I'll make up the bulletin. Pastor so-and-so can go to the podium.
Did I get you?
I said podium. You did get it right. Yeah. It was a good timing. So one of the first ones that I found on here, you can find them online too, but this will be just as funny as I read them off. Scouts, like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. I don't think that's a thing anymore, though. Just Boy Scouts. Scouts are saving aluminum cans and bottles and other items to be recycled. Proceeds will be used to cripple children.
4 crippled children?
No, it says two. Two crippled children.
break their legs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, when we melt all the aluminum down, we can use it as a
hit 'em
bat
with it.
or a mace. Yeah. That was one of them. The Outreach Committee has enlisted 25 visitors to make calls on people who are not affiliated with any church. Wait a minute. The Outreach Committee has enlisted 25 visitors to make calls on people who are not affiliated with the church, with any church. Yeah, that one's not as fun.
The visitors are making the calls on people who are not affiliated with the church.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. Let me read it again.
Yeah,
No.
that was a little bit hard to follow.
Yeah,
but I
I'm
got
not
it.
a good reader to make it really hit.
No,
home.
you got it right. It was just that was a
It's
weird
confusing,
one.
yeah. The ladies' Bible study will be held Thursday morning at 10. All ladies are invited to lunch in the fellowship hall after the BS is done.
Oh yeah,
Bible
all
study.
of the BS.
Yeah, Bible study. Did you get that?
They've obviously been to a ladies' Bible study.
A lot of BS going on.
A
That's true.
lot of BS.
I've been to a couple of men's ones, but they never hold out though.
I thought you went to a couple of ladies' Bible.
Yeah, I tried. I always get kicked out for all the BS. Bible studying.
Oh,
I do a lot of
you
Bible
do a
studying.
lot.
Yeah.
I'm really into Bible studying. Nobody's commenting. That's understandable. I get it.
Sorry, we're trying.
The pastor would appreciate it if the ladies of the congregation would lend him their electric girdles for the pancake breakfast next Sunday morning. Griddles is what they were meaning.
Yeah.
Electric girdles. Yeah.
I'm trying to think in my head what an electric girdle would look like.
Probably just like a crank system. Of like hit a button, it like tightens it up. There we go. That's where I need the girdle.
Okay.
Yeah. The audience is asked to remain seated until the end of the resurrection.
Whoa.
That's going to take
You know, I heard that
recession.
when people are standing, it does affect the resurrections.
It kind of speeds up the process, I would think, if you have a rigor mortis and you're standing up already. Yeah, they're like, I don't think anything happened. Oh, he's walking, but wasn't he?
Like
He was fine.
Seventh inning stretch.
Something like that. Sorry, and just enjoying our Biggs dill pickle sunflower seeds tonight. Biggs for a lot of your sunflower needs. They're actually Vlasic's pickle flavor.
Not David's. They don't email us back.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to get some sponsorship through some Ghost energy drink, which the Swedish fish flavor, pretty spot on. Thanks, Ghost. But yeah, let's see. Let's read off a couple more of them before we jump into the other ones. Pastor will preach his farewell message, after which the choir will sing "Break Forth into Joy." I actually, when I was traveling for Bible college, I might have shared that on here before, but we were traveling for the Bible college choir to help recruit for the school. We'd go to all these churches that help support our Bible college, and we went to one church, and they were like, "All right, any anniversaries?" And there was a couple people raised their hand, like, "All right, we got an anniversary. Oh, that's great. How many years? Oh, okay, yeah, 53. Awesome. Hey, 4 years. Oh, that's great." He's like, "All right, everybody, let's sing our anniversary song." And then they sing an old hymn that was called, "And when the battle's over, we shall wear a crown. Yes, we shall wear a crown." Yeah, because marriage and fights. And I died laughing because I had no clue it was coming. And the guy was just like, he reminded me of Brian Daniels a lot. He was just like, "All right, everybody, let's sing our anniversary song." And you think it's going to be all sweet and precious. And he's like, "And win the battle." Anyway.
So
I wonder if that's an ongoing gag.
Oh,
like
I'm
it's
sure.
Every week.
Yeah, I'm sure
Okay.
everybody else is tired of it.
Yeah,
little
yeah.
sidetrack. Did you see the video last week of I saw on Instagram, but it was the DJ at a prom, and
Yeah,
crowned the prom king and queen,
And
and
the-
he totally didn't mean to do it.
The queen was a paraplegic in a
Yes,
wheelchair.
and then he played that what was it, Ed Sheeran?
When your legs don't work like
yeah,
they
that
used
was,
to.
that was the first line that dropped, and everybody just stopped and looked back.
And you
like,
can't stand
yeah,
on your feet.
it was
Yeah.
bad, but it was like totally an accident.
Yeah, same kind of concept. Huh?
Did he?
Yeah,
Did he?
yeah,
Wait.
yeah.
So did he turn it off or? Did
No,
he,
no, he let it play through.
It's a good song.
But like everybody just kind of like everybody else knew that was happening.
If you're going to commit, you got to commit. I
Yeah,
guess. Yeah.
You can boo if you want, but you don't have to. We all know it was a youth pastor, and he really wanted these electric girdles.
Yeah.
That's true, Chris. That's true. Stewardship offertory. Jesus paid it all. They played the song "Jesus Paid It All" for the offertory. It's pretty lame, but
So these
It's
are
kind of the
dad
same.
joke level.
Yeah,
these
that-
are
yeah.
dad
They're
joke
they're
level.
great.
very
yeah.
dad joke level. Yeah.
You get a chuckle, but not like a diehard laugh.
Yeah. It takes a few.
Huh.
They build up.
That one's not very good. It's funny to me, but it's another dad joke level. The music for today's service was all composed by George Frederick Handel in celebration of the 300th anniversary of his birth. Yeah, it was not supposed to be his birth because he's not 300 years old, but
Maybe he was.
it could be dead. Yeah, just celebrating that birthday of 300 years ago that he wrote that song. And here's the one I'm going to end us on. I think it's very appropriate in what most people feel nowadays. Remember in prayer the many who are sick of. Remember in prayer the many who are sick of our church and community. In. They were supposed to put in instead of. Yeah. Yeah, sick of our church and the community. That'll happen. But
If you go to the same church for a while, you kind of get sick of the church and the community.
yeah. And then you move a county or two over to see if that fixes things. And,
New church and a new community.
Yeah, you get sick of them too.
yeah.
You realize they suck worse.
Go to complete opposite end of the state almost, and then still it's just like it's just like back home.
Yeah.
It's like,
No offense.
oh, shoot.
Bless their hearts. But anyway, yeah, that's my little segment. I thought it would be funny to read a few of the bloopers on there. I feel like that could be an easily repeated segment to just find some good ones.
Yeah.
And maybe even type up some of my own. Maybe as a group we should volunteer to write the bulletins, just to write in and see what we can sneak in as a comedic relief on things.
I'm curious to see how many churches still do bulletins.
Our church does.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't.
Okay.
They don't print off enough for the entire congregation because they know it's just on the screen anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like
If you want one, here you go.
Yeah, but people don't pay attention to the screen as much.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, I'll read the screen, but you don't really read the screen most of the time. And when you work at a church, I'm sure you're more apt to like.
No, I never watch. I never watch our screen. Like it's you don't do that.
It's just another screen to watch.
You know what's going on. That's why we have staff meeting.
That's true.
Like the schedule's the schedule.
Brad's Sunday morning usually involves what's going to break this morning.
Yeah.
How can I fix what's breaking?
No, or fear of me screwing up the service. That's generally just me sweating. Like I'm going to go up at the wrong time or something like that.
Or like you're gonna read out one of the wrong bulletin posts. Like,
Yes, yes.
You should take a couple of
like,
those and use them Sunday.
We are sick of our community here. I mean,
Wait.
Grace Boy family. Yeah.
Sick
sorry.
in or sorry, I meant in. My
Yeah.
bad, guys. It just
or,
read.
or both. Yeah.
Missy typed this up. I apologize.
Yeah.
Joey did.
Yeah. Will he be here Sunday? Yeah, he'll be here Sunday, right?
Yeah, he'll be back.
He doesn't miss church. Might miss Podbless.
He says he misses church 2 days a year. He's already missed twice this year.
I don't count.
Yeah, I stopped counting when it comes to Podbless, especially. I don't have enough fingers.
He needs to
and
get
toes.
priorities. It's got to be Podbless and then church.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, technically, since it's his anniversary, we need to be put in front of his wife.
Well, that's what I was going to say. Like, Podbless, Christina.
He put fishing in front of us once. So.
Nah,
yeah.
that was true.
Here's the thing. He should just bring her on the show, and they could have an anniversary podcast.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What a way to celebrate by showing off your wife to the worlds of listeners.
So that's a real thing that you guys should do is get all of your wives to guest star on a Thursday night.
Because
with
they're like,
you.
I can't believe I have to watch the kids. It's like, all right, you go in my place this week,
Oh, that's
and I'll
even
watch
better.
the kids.
Yeah.
They
And-
still got mail-in-order brides.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
they do.
I'm not sure where we're going.
I'll-
Oh, you need
I'll-
them.
yeah, I'll go on that.
That's,
real quick.
well, you can get in on that.
I didn't know where you were going with that. I was like, wait a minute. No?
There'll be some Russian girl show
Then
up.
I'll get on 90 Days In also, and then you'll get featured on TLC. That's how we'll grow in popularity worldwide.
Catfish her and be like, I'm worth millions. And
Mm.
Take out a line.
speaking of catfish, did you see that Netflix is releasing a documentary on Manti Te'o's girlfriend thing?
Ooh.
No.
That's been a while since I heard about that.
Yeah,
He was catfished hardcore.
by a dude.
Oh, okay.
He's like talking to this, what he thought was his girlfriend
Online
that
girlfriend.
that he met online, and it was a dude acting like a girl, like girl voice, and
Oh, poor guy.
Do you remember when the Florence Freedom went viral for that?
no
They got
You don't
catfished
remember
too?
No, they did a Manti Teo or whatever.
girlfriend's chair or
Yeah,
whatever.
It was a girlfriend's bobblehead giveaway, and they just handed out empty boxes.
That's genius.
That is good marketing.
Yeah, no, it was really good marketing.
Dang. We need to come up with something
It
that for
made
the Flying
nationwide
Pig.
news.
Yeah, we're just not gonna go.
Hand out. Well, we need to take flyers and hand them out to
Well,
people as
no,
we're running.
That was another thing I saw the other day. What's that one guy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Here we're off to a good start. He was on Epstein's list. Older, very
Bill?
famous actor.
Bill
Oh.
Cosby.
No, you're thinking of
I know his face.
he was in that one show about
Tom Hanks. That's who I'm thinking
Tom
of.
was on there.
I was thinking-
Oh.
Yeah, Tom Hanks is
Oh.
actually a big guy up there.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
we shouldn't talk about that.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, you'll get canceled.
Yeah. Some podcasts, like apparently he's a big typewriter enthusiast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Some podcasts sent him like a 1934 typewriter, and he actually like responded back with the typewriter.
Oh.
Like they sent him, and he was like, "You evil geniuses at blah blah blah. How did you know I like typewriters? Wow, it types great. This is awesome. Oh, by the way, I'll have my people get in touch with you." So if we just get like,
So
get
we just
famous
send
on
that-
some
under.
people.
Yeah. We start sending stuff to Joe Rogan or something. Make up something. Oh, we should send him a trike. Start Brad's music.
Good segue.
And here we go.
Welcome to In the Garage with Brad. It's such an appropriate segment.
I like it. I like it. It's good. That was a good segue. So, over the last couple of weeks, we've been playing around in the garage, messing around with stuff and buildings, making sparks fly and stuff. Brett's going to show you a picture in a little bit. But the question is out there for those watching online or tuning in, what do you do with your free time that is absolutely useless? No redeeming value, but you can't get away from it. For me, it's this kind of stuff.
Can we play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh,
Yeah, it bites that good. Those tires don't bite.
yeah. Take it out in the grass there.
You guys just want me to play this video so you can see it in my shorts.
Yes, totally.
I don't know. I was checking out that cutoff T-shirt.
It's sick, isn't it?
Josh is totally that guy in the background.
Swag coming.
We should have added some music to this. Made it really cool.
Bing, 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 bing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad to the bone.
So that literally happened just tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like pre-show, these guys tooling around on it. But no real good reason other than, hey, can we build it? And we did. So, I mean, what do you do with your free time and useless free time? Because Noah and I were talking, probably couldn't sell it for what we've got time in it and the value and all that jazz.
There you go.
But it's
Just
just a
drift
cool,
drift
fun
track
thing to
nation,
have.
I guess.
That's a good pick of it.
Oh yeah, it is a good pick.
I would say mine is I get on YouTube and I look up pointless videos of how to do things, and knowing very well in life I'll probably never have to deal with this, like how a rocket works.
Okay, yeah,
Just like
You want to be that farmer that makes your own spaceship?
yeah. You're a YouTube rocket scientist.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
I'm
certified
YouTube
rocket
certified in
scientist.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like if you want to take apart a semi motor,
You're the man.
yeah,
Like
I
if
can
we
YouTube it.
decide, yeah,
I'm well prepared.
man. I don't know. Like I just like. I was telling these guys before the show, I have projects that I really need to finish that are valuable and important and like that sort of thing. But instead, I spend a couple 3 weeks, tooling around with this thing to get it just to
A lot
zip
more than
through a
3
parking
weeks.
lot. Oh, it's not been more than 3 weeks.
That's a lie.
Oh,
But
yeah.
then the real problem is you still have these things, and you're like, well, I can do this, and this to make the trike better.
Yeah, like we were talking about that in the parking lot. Like
We're already getting
we need
started
disc
on
brakes,
V2.
and like we need to redo this and a bigger front tire, and like so then it just adds on to more projects and stress. But it's fun to me. I don't know, for some reason that kind of stuff chills me out.
Yeah.
Like I can do that, and I don't have to stress about the other stuff going on or whatever. So
Rosemary said hoarders, conspiracy videos, TikTok recipes, and Nazarene naps.
got to get the nap in, right?
Yeah.
I mean that's.
I don't know. The 3 toddlers, though, it's kind of like you got to do part of that, but in the beginning of it, you got to do like NyQuil, then nap. You can't really nap with them running around.
Forced Nazarene naps.
Yeah.
For them.
Yeah, induced.
Yeah, indeed. I like that. I like that.
Cooper doesn't take naps anymore,
Mm-hmm.
so we just give him his tablet, and like while his sister's sleeping, he has to stay quiet and yeah.
You got to stay in your corner. It's called Cooper's Corner.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, sure thing.
And he starts crying, like one tear.
Okay, Dad, I'll go to Cooper's Corner. But yeah, that's pretty fun. I got to ride it a little bit. It's a fun little doodad. We did break the muffler tonight, though. Sorry about that.
Yeah, yeah. Some guy didn't weld too well when it came to the muffler on
Yeah,
it.
and don't say we. It was more of a singled out person.
Yeah, Seth.
Yeah. Who is not here but likes to break stuff.
He knew we were going to talk about it. He didn't want
He
to
was
take all
so-
that shame.
He was so
Yeah.
embarrassed.
It was the walk of shame. Yeah.
Hobble of shame, not a walk.
So as we were building, like different guys would come over to the shop and we'd do different things, whatever. And it always came back to the fact that Seth was going to break something on the trike. like we thought maybe a clutch, we thought maybe an axle or whatever, but it wound up being the muffler. So we should have started a pool or something.
Which is the easiest thing to break and also easiest to fix.
Oh yeah, we'll fix that.
Yeah.
That's easy, but
Sounds pretty good without it, though.
yeah, it's loud.
It's getting a tractor flap.
We are just big kids. I'm 47 years old, but I'm still a big kid at heart. You know, playing with toys and
you got to take
stuff
that to
goes
teen camp, though, right?
yeah. We
Right
tooled
around
around
the
teen
campground.
camp on it. Joe and I. Joe actually drifted it more than I did in the gravels, so I only spun it around once. But yeah, I mean it's just we built it just to completely show off and be look at what those guys did,
And it worked.
and it worked. Yeah. Our cool factor went up, I think, in front of everybody. So Southern boys always break stuff. Very true.
Women's hearts.
Oh. She broke my heart, so I broke her jaw.
It's usually the sexy tractors.
Sexy tricycles.
Yeah. That's I mean that's what all guys are anyway, right? We just do stuff to impress girls and other people
I
and
feel like
testosterone.
as the older you get, I feel like we start doing things just to impress other guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's probably true.
Like I got married now. She won. And it's like if I go to work out, I'm just doing it to impress other guys. Anymore. It's just like,
At the gym,
yeah. She's
like getting the pump on in the mirror, like
hey babe, look at my arm. And she's like, I'm like, oh okay. Hey Brad, look at my arm. You're like, dude, that's cool.
yeah, you're getting jacked.
Yeah,
Josh.
man.
Look,
Kinda.
look at this steak I grilled.
Yeah,
That's true. I did bring deviled eggs last week. They were pretty awesome.
Oh.
Or no, it was 2 weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's 2 weeks, but still worth it.
Yeah. I like to show that kind of stuff off. We still need a dumpling off.
Dumpling off.
Yep.
Mm.
So we're going to me next, I guess, or do you want to do Noah?
Hit it.
It's
All right.
Either way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Podbless proudly presents Brett Randall's Marvelous Memes.
I just wanted to hear that one again.
I hadn't heard that in so long. I was like,
Marvelous.
marvelous memes.
That's what Joey does in his spare time.
Practices that voice for you. Send you voicemails.
So I was gonna do. I don't like doing top fives, so I changed it up in my head. We're gonna go around the room.
Go.
And my thing was things that you could live without, or no? What was it, Noah?
It was things that you could not live without, even though like it's,
You should want to
be
maybe.
you should be able to live without but can't. So,
Yeah.
like TVs.
Yeah.
Mm.
Mine is sports. Like I should be able to live without watching sports, but I don't really want to. Sports is my thing.
Yeah, it is your thing.
It is.
Yeah.
Like I mean, sorry Brad, but soccer is the only sport that I'm not.
That's okay. I'll let you have that opinion. It won't hurt my feelings that you don't like soccer. Most Americans don't like soccer, so that's
America will never embrace
Yeah.
soccer.
not fully. Yeah.
A lot of them like it, but I would like to see them embrace rugby.
Oh, that would be a
See,
sport.
I don't care about rugby either.
Dude,
Yeah.
I feel like it's so intense.
It seems violent. I don't know the rules or any of that kind of stuff, but it seems super violent.
Any clip I see, I'm just like, yeah,
The scrum, those look pretty dangerous, where they all like lock up and
in a big giant pile.
Yeah.
and then they try to push the other team like on the other side of the ball.
Kind of like in soccer, when somebody blows on them and they fall down and go, my leg. Oh wait, no, that's
Look,
opposite.
I have an argument for that. We'll get into it some other time though.
Yeah, that's not worth talking about.
Yeah. You go run 8 miles in a game and get lightly tapped by somebody.
Yeah, I'm not running anywhere.
The flying pig.
I was going to say,
Until
except
May.
for next May.
Yeah,
We're running in the flying pig. But Podbless does the flying pig.
we'll have to make up our
We'll-
own like cool shirts or something. Or
We'll
like a
get
cool
GoPros.
thing. Ooh, we have one in the drawer there.
Mm.
Probably needs charged up though.
And by GoPros, we're just going to tape our phones on our head.
That would work.
It's a new iPhone GoPro.
They make
works.
cases for them like that.
Oh, do they?
Yeah, we use them in snowboarding.
I'd say we'd use duct tape though.
Yeah, it's funny. So what's Josh? What is the one thing you probably should live without, but you can't?
Ooh, what is the one thing I should live without but can't? I I might say video games. I've been really contemplating that, like cutting those out of my life here lately, because I really enjoy it, and it's like my free time. So when I finally get the kids to bed, and if the wife goes to sleep, I'm just like, all right, I'm gonna go play video games, and I get into it to where I'll play till 1 or 2 in the morning, and I'm too old for that. And getting up at 6:30, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock to do stuff with all 3 kids, it becomes very tiring really quick. One night of that, and I'm ruined for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So it's something I should probably cut out, but I'm not going to.
So what attracts you to video games?
It's actually like the camaraderie of it. I don't get hanging out with you guys on Thursdays is probably my biggest hangout time.
Yeah.
Getting to do something outside the house. So it's my time to hang out with people that I like to talk to, or try to make people laugh. I mean, that's what I do here. I'm constantly trying to make somebody laugh. And then on video games, it's the same thing. I'm always just trying to say something outrageous to get a good chuckle. But yeah, it's something I should totally cut out of my
So
life.
you're not trying to defend your life to a 12-year-old boy or anything like that?
That'll
talks smack
happen.
or-
It'll happen sometimes, but I mostly just try to joke them.
Okay.
Joke them out of it. I do get intimidated if somebody comes at me really aggressive on a chat and playing Call of Duty or something like that. Sometimes I just shut down. I'm just like, I don't know how to argue back with you.
You're right.
I want to really offend you, but I'm not.
Yeah, like you win.
Yeah.
You did it.
Way to go, buddy.
So I would say mine, I'm surprised it's not yours, is TikTok.
Yeah.
I am addicted to TikTok.
Yeah.
I love it.
I do enjoy it. But
Josh just added me on Snapchat the other day, and
Yeah.
I get a new TikTok every day, at least once or twice.
well, especially on Tuesdays.
Yes.
TikTok Tuesday.
Yeah. Tuesday.
But it's just the ideas I get on there, and it's just like I can sit there for what I think's 30 minutes, and it ends up being 2 hours.
Yeah. I waste a lot of time on there too.
Just down the wormhole.
And
Huh?
it never repeats.
And it's like 75% of the videos I hate. I'm just like, oh, this is so dumb. And I just drift on to the next one.
Yeah.
And so much of that chunk of time, I don't even get anything good out of it, but like 3 videos.
What's one thing you could do with your time, like if you cut that out, like for good? What would you do?
I'll probably clean the house,
Yeah.
plant a garden.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things if I cut video games out and actually got in bed. I could start going to the gym more regularly.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
Read your Bible.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a Jesus juke.
That's
what I-
Jesus juked me.
That's what I get paid for.
I feel like I could probably start a Fortune 500 company.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think about when somebody says, oh, they're going to shut down the internet, like the conspiracy theories that are going around lately. They're like, there's a solar flare, but they're actually, the government's going to shut down the internet, and they're just going to blame it on a solar flare. And I'm like, it might be nice
What was
to not have internet for all
was
of
it
it.
Sunday that was super rainy out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a bunch of people on Facebook flipping out around here because, like, where's all the planes at CVG? I've only seen 2 today. And, like, they thought the world was ending because there was no planes flying.
And it was
That
just
was a
weather
legit thing.
issues.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of heat lightning last night. I don't know if anybody else saw that.
We don't talk about that. I was going to get into that.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Okay.
Never mind.
Yeah,
Don't steal my
these
thunder.
aren't the droids
Don't
you're
steal
looking
my
for. Yeah.
So
So yeah, I mean,
TikTok and what's yours, Brad? What would you?
I
Get
think
rid
I'm
of.
like most of the world, and social medias and that kind of stuff. Technology is such a time suck.
Yeah.
I mean, it like Noah said, you get into it and wormhole later, 3 hours is to the toilet.
Especially on YouTube.
No, those are really good
yeah.
points. But if you're watching or listening, please do not get rid of social media for our sake.
Keep that. Keep that.
Yeah, keep watching us on Facebook. Keep watching us on YouTube.
Watch all the old episodes.
Yeah, make sure to download things so it stays on your phone. You
Yeah,
don't have
yeah.
to use internet. It's great.
Maybe one day we'll become someone's biggest waste of time.
Ooh, maybe we already are our own
Yeah.
biggest waste of time.
what if I was like, the one thing I'm going to give up is this
The
podcast.
podcast. Yeah, it's been pretty worthless.
Yeah, and we're out.
Sorry, Chris. Sorry, Rosemary. The 2 listeners.
Sorry, Mom.
Yeah. She is my #1 fan.
I haven't seen her on here in a while. Josh.
Yeah,
She's
it's been kind of
busy.
sad.
Yeah,
It's busy summer.
she's just busy. Been going to the lake a bunch with my aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
She texted us all today and was like, "Hey, everybody, I'm going to the lake and I'm not taking my phone." We're like, "What? Why would you?" But that doesn't mean. But yeah, so I tried to call her after that just to aggravate her, and she didn't answer. 'Cause she didn't take her phone.
You should just make something up, like something big that happened.
Yeah, like, oh my goodness, I'm trying to get a hold of you.
Mom, frogs invaded my house.
I think it's a plague. What did you pray down on me? I've told you how she did that before, right?
Yeah.
Prayed down dysentery on me
Love that story.
for watching Harry Potter in her house.
How could you do that?
I know. I was a horrible son. It was. I is, probably.
I
Yeah.
is a horrible son.
I is what I is.
Noah, you got something?
No, I got a little bit.
Oh, boy.
I'm going back to this.
Bring it. Oh,
Let's get funky
yeah.
with Noah.
I like that. Oh my god. I love it.
That's
All
what,
right.
That's what I did last week for other guests. I was just like, I'll make something up. Just play some music.
All right. So last night I kind of was just like, I'm becoming a foodie.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'm going to go try some new food tonight. So I found this meat place over in OTR. It's pretty good.
Okay.
Could you
really-
expound a little
Really
bit
good
Yeah.
brisket.
on this meat
really,
place?
really fantastic brisket.
Is it a barbecue place then? Or
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's called the Lucius Q.
Lucius
Ooh,
Q. That
okay.
does sound good.
It's pretty good.
And you
But,
said, wait, where did you say this is at?
In OTR.
Okay.
It's on like the other side of OTR. It's kind of the schedule.
So
of
if you're
OTR.
listening, sponsorship could come this way.
Yeah. So
Meat place and OTR. Sketchy part of OTR.
yeah.
We just want free stuff. That's all we care
Yeah,
about.
just send this way.
It was an interesting night, but like I'm not from the city. I don't understand the city. And I had to circle around the block like 4 times to try to figure out where to park. And over that course, I saw a lot of interesting things that you would see at 5 o'clock in downtown Cincinnati. And it just made me like step back and look back like, man, these little things just make me love life a little bit more.
Could you expound on that a little bit more of what made you feel like you
So
love
like
life more?
one of the things that happened that like last night was there's like heat lighting. I don't know if you saw the pictures of the cloud going around that was here last night, but it was super awesome.
The one that was full of lightning?
Yeah, like just nature in general is like my little thing. Like
Okay.
if I see a nice little tree out there, like oh that's a cool tree, or like I'm not gonna say he was on drugs, but might have been on drugs. Guy sitting by the exit, and he was just throwing rocks at rocks. I'm just like, man, this is a character.
Wait, so that made you enjoy life?
It
or
made
like,
me appreciate it a little bit more.
He's just having a great time throwing rocks at rocks. That
He
makes
was
me
living
love
his life.
High as a kite.
Maybe. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
possibly. I'm not going to judge.
Maybe on some
I'll judge for
mushrooms.
you. He probably was.
But I don't know. It was just like, I just stopped back yesterday, like, man, that a little me day. Like, it's the little things in life that really make it.
At least he wasn't throwing rocks at like people.
Yeah.
Cars?
Cars. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be bad.
So,
Yeah, but
That would make my day, I think.
I was wondering what are little things in life that just kind of make your guys' day.
What you got, Brett?
Or week, year, month. Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I'm like a good sandwich. You know what I mean?
Like the perfect one that you make?
Not like no, not like a deli sandwich, but
But
like a
At the right time, right?
right, yeah. Like you're like, man, I'm starving. I really want
Just hits.
like a chicken sandwich,
Oh.
like Chick-fil-A.
Okay.
Usually they don't go wrong.
Yeah.
Sandwiches on the like water if you're boating or like kayaking hit way
Oh, yeah.
on the beach.
Yeah, after you've done some heavy exertion. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I find a good Reuben, that really makes my day.
You know who has a good one?
Who's that?
Where did we go Sunday, Noah? What was that place?
McAllister's.
McAllister's.
Oh,
They
yeah.
do have a good Reuben.
Yeah.
I've had theirs.
I just had it a couple weeks ago when I ran into you at
Okay.
McAllister's.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was my first time trying it. It was good.
Yeah. They do a really good job.
But like new restaurants, that's a little thing in life where I'm just like, oh, this is
I'm
awesome.
glad for you because you're usually a McDonald's, Chick-fil-A type of guy.
Or a mac and cheese guy.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah,
am
yeah.
a mac and cheese guy. Don't get me wrong.
You could find some custom mac and cheese restaurants and
Nah,
hit it up.
I have.
All right.
Yeah, what you guys got?
I have another one. Like when you walk in the door and your kids are just so happy to see you
Yes.
for no reason. Like it's just a normal day,
Yeah.
but like you're their favorite person and they're just so happy to see you.
Can't say I understand it, but I mean, I imagine it's like
You'll-
me when I walk into my dogs.
You'll get it
Yeah.
one.
Love
Yeah,
my
I would
dogs.
say
Yeah.
you'll get it one day.
I on that same note, I I get in fights with my kids all the time because I'm with them all the time. And I kind of see through that bull crap of like when they're like, oh, Daddy, I love you. And I'm like, okay, I get it. You're doing that, so I'll not be mad. Like, that's the only reason.
You're going to really mess up your kid because they're going to be like genuine. And you're like, yeah, screw off.
I mean, isn't that a normal parent? But the other day, or it's just today actually, Ben was getting ready to have a fit. He's getting ready. It's like meltdown 30, you know. He's getting ready to just like fly off the handle for no reason. Because I asked him to go do something. And so I stopped him. And I was like, I'm not yelling at you, bud. Come on, come here. And he's like, ah. And I was like, no, come here. Hang on a second. And I picked him up, and I set him on the counter in the kitchen. And I said, here, give me a hug. And he's like, huh? And he's like, what's the trick? What's the trick here, Dad? I don't know what you're doing. And I was like, no, just give me a hug. And I gave him a big hug. I was like, listen, I don't want you to be upset. And I said, here, give me a good hug. And he squeezed me around my sides, and I hugged him real good. It's like, I love you, buddy. And I don't know what it is, like, and not just with my kids. Like I've gotten to this point again because I used to do it a lot of just telling people that I loved them, but it was mostly only people that I actually loved, like not just random people. I do that just to kind of annoy someone or freak them out a little bit. Like I love you, and they're just like, yeah, cool. But I started doing it again with like my friends and stuff that I used to do it with all the time. And just like, you know, I do. I care about you, and I want you to know that. And I was doing it with the kids today, and even our smallest, it's this 1-year-old who's trying to talk but can't at all. And just looking at her and be like, hey, can I have a kiss? And she'll just come up, and I'm just like, oh, just actually gave me a big old kiss. And I'm just like, that really makes my day. It makes me really enjoy life.
I would have to say my all-time like kind of favorite thing is like you ever travel and you just stop and like look back like, huh, I'm actually here doing this right now. Like,
yeah,
I was in Colorado, like tallest peak in North America, or accessible peak by lift or something stupid. It was like 14,000 feet, but it was still like you could see everything from the top. And I was like, at first you're like, oh, this is cool, and you're just like, this is so crazy. I'm here right now.
Yeah, mind blown.
I'm addicted to that like new feeling of just like, wow, this is really cool.
That's a good segue, actually.
Good segue.
Addicted to the feeling.
You like how I did that?
Yeah. Was that on purpose? Because that was beautiful. Yeah.
So we're going to Podbless them?
Yeah, that's
Rookie in the
Podbless.
vet.
It's a perfect segue.
Podbless your heart.
Tell us about our Podbless segment tonight, Brett.
So it
Time
comes...
out.
Okay,
Did
okay.
you see Rosemary's comment?
No, what'd she say?
That's a good comment. Josh's kids, I love you. Josh, in the Han Solo voice.
I know.
I know.
Thank you, Rosemary.
Yeah, classic.
So our Podbless comes from Colorado Springs because there's apparently a man becomes the 4th person to push a peanut up Pikes Peak. That's
I was born in the dark.
with his nose.
Yeah. I say that because if you could see his face right now, it's pretty.
I can arrange that.
Oh, okay.
He's got like an old school like doctor's mask.
It's like a messed up Bane mask to where it's not cool.
So many questions.
You gotta protect that. And what was that after he pushed it?
That's my main one. Is
Like he rubbed so much skin off from pushing a peanut up the mountain.
or like he couldn't have done it with the mask on. I mean,
No, that's how he did it. So his nose wouldn't get rubbed raw.
but
Read off some more facts about it.
Carry on.
Okay. So Colorado Springs man successfully pushed a peanut all the way up the summit of Pikes Peak with his nose. He was 53 years old. He reached the top Friday morning. I don't know when this was, July 15th. So he broke the previous verified record for the feat. He did it in 7 days. It took him 7 days.
What?
The record was 8 days.
The fact that this isn't like
So he's a full 24 hours better than that guy.
Yeah.
the fact that this is a record
Specimen
is just
of-
kind of just
Maybe we should
Mine.
call up Guinness World Records and see what we can do for the podcast and the name of the podcast.
Longest podcast.
No, there's been somebody who's done way longer.
fun life fact though. Everybody's a world record holder. You just don't know what at.
Ooh, poops in one day.
He's actually the
That's a real possibility.
I do that a lot.
Yeah.
he's actually the 4th person to complete this daunting task.
Oh, July 15th he did this.
July 15th.
Well, he started it 7 days before.
Time out. Can we go up real quick?
What?
I saw this earlier. I just wanted to point it out. He knew, like, in his record photo that he was going to get a picture, and he's wearing, like, is that a PayPal? Like a
PayPal.
push
Yeah,
pay,
it
so
is.
you can stain his shirt and send him money.
Send me money.
Pushing
That's a good call.
Smart man.
Oh man, when we make shirts, we got to
Get
put
it on
one
it.
Yeah,
Get the Venmo going.
somebody's like, "Oh, I got to take a picture of that." Don't say anything on the shirt, but
Get it tatted on your arm
no,
if you're that serious.
That's
with a PayPal account.
that's intense.
He estimates that he used nearly 24 peanuts throughout the week.
Wait a
Some
minute, it wasn't the same one?
Some fell into cracks between rocks on the trail, and he wasn't able to retrieve them. So
Some
gonna
became
put it-
peanut butter.
yeah, he ate one.
There's an asterisk on that
Yeah.
record now.
He sucked one up his nostril.
Starting out, the plan was for someone to go along with Salem to carry his backpack and supplies. That fell through. Somebody's like, "Yeah, I'm not doing that. That sounds stupid."
Sorry, dog.
Looks like I got to wear a shirt with my PayPal on it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, talking to him as he's just, like, flicking his nose, like, how's your day going? Like, not bad. And just grooving.
He did it for 7 days by himself. That's the task right there, is surviving the loneliness.
Does it speak something to doing Guinness World Records that you're really lonely?
I have a question. If he did it by himself, how do they know he actually did it?
Ooh.
Oh, because don't you have to have like somebody
You
to
have to-
verify?
Yeah,
right?
you have to, like,
from
call them.
Guinness.
You have
Well,
to
he-
call them in advance.
He
Is
was
that still
holding
a
the
thing?
paper, so
Do you think
Yeah.
we can get a hold of this guy?
probably so.
We should.
Just scan his cash app there, and then hey, if I
Call
give you
him.
$20, will you?
Will you-
Wait, what's his name?
will
I'll
you
look him
guess?
up.
Bob Salem was his name.
It's a pretty good name. I mean, after looking at all this, all I've got to say is this was nuts.
Oh,
I thought he was crazy.
Yeah, he is a little
Yeah.
nuts. That's
I'm just letting that stew for just a little bit, just simmering in it.
technically it was
And
a legume.
to be a
so.
fact, did you say it was 13 miles he did it for?
No, I didn't see that. in
Yeah,
there.
it's 13 miles. Of
So-
flipping a peanut.
So that's got to be the slowest way to get up Pikes Peak. I wonder what the fastest way to get up Pikes Peak would be.
on
airplane crash.
on that tricycle.
A lot of horrible jokes went through my head. So I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah.
Salem said he was ready for a nap and a shower.
So the fastest up Pikes Peak would be 7 minutes 57 seconds.
How'd he do it? Running?
No, in a car.
Oh,
It's like, that's a legit race.
Pikes
every year.
Pikes Peak's a
Oh,
legit, like hill climb thing.
Okay. Dang.
As he finished the trek, a representative from the city gave Salem a jewelry box to house his final peanut.
Oh,
He also got 2 plaques
commemorating.
Yeah, that his event.
Well, that's nice. We should look into more Guinness records that need to be broken.
And break one.
Yeah, hula hooping with
Nah,
more
but
than one hula.
that would be popular. You need to go for the rare ones, the ones that are odd, the weird ones.
In
balancing a needle on your
In my
fingertip.
mind,
Yeah,
there's
something.
no way this guy's married.
You never know, right?
Did you look him up on Facebook?
It's just there's so many news.
Maybe
articles
his
about
wife
this.
said, you got to get out of the house.
You
Go
need a
do
hobby."
something for a week.
Yeah.
You need a hobby.
Bob Salem's a pretty popular name on Facebook.
Come on, Bill. You need a hobby. He's like, all right, I'll make one up.
No, this started out as a bar bet.
Yeah.
I bet you I can push one of these peanuts all the way up Pikes Peak.
Bob, you can't get out the door with that peanut. That ain't going.
I'll show you. I'll make my own mask and everything.
Oh,
I think we got to bless this guy
Rosemarie said we should bless the peanut.
for touching this guy.
The multiple peanuts.
you would
all
think you would have
7.
got a peanut sponsor.
Continual video footage.
Oh, that'd be terrible.
Oof.
Yeah. Live feed.
Wait, what's
Check in on him.
the little case there? Is that just is that a big peanut?
That's
So,
his last peanut.
That's his peanut
So
in
it
the
was
jewelry
like a
box.
full 2-nut peanut that
Yeah.
you get from Texas Roadhouse or whatever.
Yeah.
Man, that's not very like for rolling that.
Well balanced.
Yeah, it's not geometrically sound. That would be hard to do.
Wonder what the world record is for eating peanuts.
Now that eating sunflower seeds.
From
Spitting
pigs.
sunflower
pigs.
seeds.
Who can spit sunflower seeds the furthest?
Do you want me to look it up?
Yeah, look up that world record. But yeah, should we bless the peanut or should we bless the guy or the guy's wife?
Or
he's single probably.
or the people that scanned his shirt picture and sent them
That
money.
paid him.
I wish I had like a link to his Venmo so like we could send him money and be like, call us.
Take a picture of his shirt there. Right off the
Josh,
screen.
somebody said you're a thief.
Oh.
Justin Daryl Maynard. Hey, I know Justin. He's from back home.
Spit a seed, 68 feet and 9 1/8 of an inch.
68 feet.
That's a spit.
He rolls his tongue and blows.
Justin's right. I used to steal movies constantly, and by steal movies, he worked at the theater, and I would go watch them because he would preview them to make sure they worked right, and I would just show up there and watch movies like every night of the week.
Hey.
So yeah, he's right. I was a thief.
Just let me.
I like went all out for pirating movies.
So
You're the reason the industry's struggling,
Yeah.
Josh.
I would
So-
video them and show them to other people.
little sidetrack. Here's one other world record you could beat with sunflower seeds.
Yeah.
350 seeds is the most someone's
Hold it in their mouth.
Oh.
I could beat that.
How many come in a bag?
I don't
'Cause,
know.
I got some big jaws.
That seems like a lot.
I wouldn't want to do flavored, and I would get saltless if I was going to do that. So it wouldn't just. You'd have to
run
plan this out.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you could go at it right now and kill it.
We blessing the nut or we blessing the guy?
I vote the guy. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta
Or the
bless
person that was supposed to document the fact that he actually did it for Guinness Records.
His bailout buddy.
Yep. I like the bailout, buddy.
that was
He's-
Phil from the bar who thought it was a good idea while he was drunk, and then he sobered up and was like, "No,
Oh,
I'm
I
not
can't do
no,
this anymore.
forget that, Bob.
Uh,
Yeah, I like blessing the guy. Maybe.
yeah, I think the
Bless
guy.
his heart.
Bless his heart.
bless it.
He sure is nuts.
Pod bless your heart, sweetie.
Thank you, Bob, for your service.
He's a real American hero. You know, there's people out there fighting wars.
An inspiration. Yeah.
He is an inspiration to
An
a generation.
Inspiration to a generation.
Yeah, he's a nose of this generation. Oh, does that wrap it up for us?
It sure does.
I think all the viewers are hoping anyway.
Could you eat 5 pounds of seeds in one day?
Can you imagine being someone listening to it later?
No.
Just the audio.
Like,
5
oh
pounds is the
dear
most
Lord.
eaten in 24 hours.
My tongue would be
Your tongue? Oh, from sunflowers. That's what I said. You got to get unsalted.
no 5 pounds.
This is the most
That's a
eaten in one day.
Oh, eaten in one day?
One day.
Yeah.
That does.
Pre-shucked or...
It just says most sunflowers eaten
I
in
mean,
one day.
5 pounds of sunflower seeds. That's probably not that bad, right?
I don't think they've ever worked with a road crew before. I guarantee I've went over 5 pounds of
They've
seeds.
never been to a Reds game.
Most tobacco ever chewed.
I love when the baseball players get so mad that they like throw. Have you seen them like take the bubble gum and just throw it at the umpires?
Brian Cranston did that.
Yeah,
the other day.
that was really funny.
Yeah, celebrity home run thing.
Okay.
Softball game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Appreciate you watching or listening. If you're out, like I opened up with the show, if you're out there, rate and review whatever you're listening from. We really appreciate any kind of help we can get that way. And tune in with us next week when hopefully we've got a very special bracket for you.
I thought you were gonna say a very special guest, Joey.
Yeah,
Joe will
a
be
very
back.
special guest, Joey. But I can't guarantee you'll be here, so I can't say that for sure. 3 weeks in a row would make up for him. Yeah. But yeah, you happy with it?
I'm good.
You good with it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm still trying to find contact information
it's
for
like-
Bob Salem.
I want all of this.
This guy just kind of put out a mini bio on him, and it's confirmed. Not much is known about him, but he is single and unemployed.
Single and available.
and unemployed.
But not now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He got hundreds of dollars from this PayPal.
All right. Well, I'm Josh,
I'm Brett.
I'm Brad.
I'm not Joey Butch.
and this is Podbless.
Maybe he's on Venmo.
See you, Rosemary. Thanks for being a patron out there.
Thanks for staying up,
Yeah.
hanging out.
Holding in there with us like a hair and a biscuit.
Yep.